This is our Wemby's legacy team, and it's kind of mid. Obviously, we've got Victor Wembanyama, we've got Jonathan Isaac, and then 2 Galaxy Opals along with 100 overall Michael Jordan. That's our starting lineup, and we're midway through July. Like, we're still rocking with a pink diamond point guard, also all these Galaxy Opals here. So in this episode, things are gonna change. Because you guys see my VC? That's right, we're spending VC in this episode. And my goal is to actually open up one of these elite packs in, that's right, Wemby's legacy. This pack gives us a chance at a GOAT card, an Invincible, a 100 overall, or a Dark Matter, and it's literally a 15% chance for a GOAT or an Invincible player. So I'm so hyped to do that. You wanna know what else I'm hyped about though? It's the fact that we've been rocking with this Dark Matter Nebula Victor Wembanyama for quite a while, but today that changes. Because you guys can see the upgrade checklist right here. We were so close to completing it last episode. All we needed was 1 block and also a few more likes. But I said to you guys, if we're able to get 2,500 likes on the last episode, then that means we will complete this checklist at the start of the next one. And guess what? You guys once again got that like goal. So that means now when we look at the upgrade checklist, we have completed it. Which means yes, we can add this Dark Matter GOAT series Victor Wembanyama. So it's now time to say bye to this Nebula version, and it's time to say hello to this GOAT series one. There are actually quite a few differences between these cards, because if we actually compare the two, you can see they're both 99 on both things. But look at these stats. Like, yes, my Nebula one does have a shoe, but the stats are actually quite a bit better on the GOAT series, which is good to see. And also the GOAT series does have a few more Hall of Fame badges too. So I'm super excited to be able to use this card, but that's not all. Because we have so many different versions of Victor Wembanyama, now that we've got our first GOAT series version, we have to create a new upgrade checklist for his next GOAT series version. And the next upgrade checklist is going to be for this small forward Wemby, which is going to be absolutely crazy because we're going to be able to rock with a 7'4" small forward. So are you guys ready to see the checklist? Here it is right here. You can see this checklist is actually super easy. We can do this over multiple games, and all we need is 75 points, 15 rebounds, 5 steals, 7 threes, and you guys need to get 3,000 likes. If we have a crazy couple of games in this episode, we could complete this right now, which would be absolutely crazy. And in good news, once we unlock this small forward version, we then move on to the shooting guard version, and then we get the 100 overall. So now that's exciting. But yes, in extra exciting news, the team looks so good now, given that we've actually got this version of Wemby in the squad. But yes, my goal for this episode is to make so many upgrades, especially because 2K have dropped these mythical packs. And man, these packs have some absolutely insane players in it. If we see one slow shake, it's guaranteed that slow shake will be making the squad. So that's what we need in this app. Anyway, you may be wondering how we're able to open up packs. We can see the upgrades and downgrades on screen right now. Basically, when I do good things with Wemby, we get rewarded with MT that then we can spend on packs, and that's how we get our players. But unfortunately, we do have downgrades where if we do bad things, we lose MT towards that total. That's pretty self-explanatory. But then we have my favorite thing being the top comment rule. This is where you guys leave your suggestions of rules in the comment section down below. And once again, we had so many of them. The top comment is always picked, and I can't believe it, but our man has run it back once again, as CBN IV Sports got the top comment again. It says, since Wemby is in the Olympics, any player that you play against that is or has been in the Olympics, you get 25,000 MT. I'm actually going to change this top comment rule too, and we're going to say if they're in the upcoming Olympics, or else I think it's just a little bit too OP. But yeah, if we go against a bunch of Olympians, we make a bunch of MT. Anyway, then the second top comment rule was by Grayson Plays, and it says Wemby's Legacy Challenge. You're goated. If you win both of your next games, you get to put GOAT point guard Kareem on your team. Now, I do love this one. The only issue is though, is I do want to stick to still doing packs. So I'm going to change this one as well. And I'm going to change it to if we win both of our games, I get to open up an elite pack. That's right. So if we go 2-0 in this episode, we get to spend 199,000 VC on this guaranteed Dark Matter or higher pack. And it could hit us with a GOAT card. I mean, I'd probably cry if it did, but that's what we want to see. Anyway, then next up, we have the bonus comment rule. This comment could have 0 likes at all, but because I read all your comments, I just pick one that I personally like. And this one was by Jack Appleby 0333, and it says, for the flag threes. For every 3 you hit, you get 5,000 MT. So it's super simple, but I do need to start shooting a lot more threes in my game. So that's right, for every 3 that we make with Wemby in these games, we get 5,000 MT. You may be wondering though, why does it say for the flag threes? It's because this is actually one of my teammates from my AFL team. Wow, look at these pictures of me playing. Wow, you gotta love it. I know, yes, I play AFL. If you're wondering from this kick, I did actually miss just by a little bit, but that's okay. It was still a good effort. Anyway, I love this comment. So yes, be sure to leave your top comment rule suggestions down below, as it seriously does add so much towards this series. You know what else adds a lot towards this series though? Is your guys' support by smashing that like button. As you may know, each one of your likes equals 20 MT on this series, and because we're able to get exactly 2,631 likes, if we times that by 20 and and then add what we have left over, we've got 61,750 MT to spend right now. But wait, that's not all. You guys made sure to let me know in the comment section that I forgot to add quite a bit of MT in our last episode. These were our last top comment rules, where we got 25,000 MT if my opponent had a player who was under the age of 25, and we also got 25,000 MT if my opponent had a past or present Mavericks player. In the second game of last episode, you guys reminded me, I first of all forgot about the fact that LaMelo Ball was on his team and he's only 22, so that's a bonus 25,000 MT. And then in that game as well, my opponent had Dennis Rodman. I forgot to add that MT, so that's an extra 25k. Thanks to all you guys for reminding me too. So that means now it's super exciting, because to start this episode, we have 111,750 MT. Man, that is a lot, especially because we can spend it on these mythical packs, and I'm so excited for that. But now you may be thinking, didn't you say you were going to spend VC? Well, yeah, we are. I didn't want to make the VC too OP, so what we're going to do is we're going to say 1 MT is equivalent to 0.5 VC. So for example, if we had 10,000 MT, we could exchange that to then make it 5,000 VC. So if I wanted to, with that MT that we just had, I could change that to 55,875 VC, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're now just going to look at these mythical packs. We've got about 5 of these to open, and I'm certainly hoping we can see something good. So first pack up, let's do it. Man, that was a huge, like a very long intro, but I'm just hoping we can see a slow shake, because in these mythical packs, it would be absolutely crazy with how good the players are, and especially given the fact we have been so unlucky in Wemby's legacy so far. I'm hoping it can change in this episode. Just one slow shake. Literally, that's all I want to see. And you probably wouldn't think that's too hard to ask for, given that it's 6% odds on these mythical packs, but it seems like it's been so hard recently, which is why, yes, I'm certainly hoping that we can win 2 games in a row, or also we can just get a bunch of MT in these games to be able to actually spend VC and maybe do that elite pack. As if this isn't a perfect example of how our packs have been going for the longest time recently, I don't know what is. This is our final pack for you guys smashing that like button, and yeah, they just suck. We're in July and I'm getting to 1 Washington Jr. Not what we want. Anyway, that's okay, because we still have this team right here. It's the GOAT series of Wemby's debut, and I'm hoping he can go crazy for us. Obviously, we're hoping to complete a bunch of these stats to be able to upgrade him. We're hoping to get a bunch of MT from the upgrades and downgrades. Also, both of these top comment rules. And finally, the bonus comment rule. We are 13 and 20, which really isn't great, but let's hope we can change that, and let's hope we can get a W in this episode. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game. Wowie, what a name. And yeah, his team is nice, but it's not too crazy. And so far, I can only see 1 Olympian in his team so far, which is Jason Tatum, but we'll have to look at the back of his bench and see if he's got any others. So let's go down. That's just an awful start. Like, for some reason, I should just like try and lose the tip every time, because every time we win the tip, it seems like we're never able to get a stop, but never able to get a score. But Wemby this time, I'm looking at you. Wemby this time, let's pull the 3. 5,000 MT, give it to me. Kind of crazy too. We're going against Chet Holmgren, who, yes, I did do a legacy series on, so we'd love to see that. And Chet this time, we're going to show why Wemby is the better legacy player, even though he scores on me. The thing is though, we really need this elite pack, so I'm just going to focus on trying to get this win, which is why we're just going to score with MJ. And now let's check it out. Does he have any other ones right here? It doesn't actually look like he has any. No, Kristaps didn't make the Olympics. Karl-Anthony Towns didn't. Literally, he's only got 1. I thought he was going to have way more. Like, yeah, if we counted the past ones, we would just be making way too much MT, which is why I feel like this is kind of fair. Anyway, we have to focus on winning this game. That is by far the most important thing. And obviously, we want to get a bunch of stats with Victor Wembanyama to hopefully be able to upgrade into his shooting guard, no, his small forward version as soon as possible, because we've been rocking with him at center or power forward for an extremely long time, that it's nice right now that we can actually have the GOAT series version, but I want to get closer and closer to that 100 overall, as that's Vince Carter for you. I do like the fact that we've already made a 3 with this card, and you know what? Let's make it 2. Wemby. How do I miss that? Literally, how do I miss that? Give me that steal straight after, and then give me a blocking foul. I mean, if the pick and fades are open, I'm going to take a bunch of them, and just like that, we take another, and oh my word. How much do I suck with Victor Wembanyama this year? It is actually crazy. I don't understand why I'm so bad with this card. Like, man, that's literally like 15,000 MT that we could have had, but Wemby this time. Let's make this one finally. And we get a block too. What a block by Wemby, just like that. Let's go behind the back this time. Wemby all the way, maybe. Let's go to spin. Let's kick it back out. It's actually a good pass too. It's a good pass, and It's not an assist. It's not an assist. It's not anything yet, but Wemby almost has takeover already, which is such a big W against German Jesus this time. Let's take it inside and let's finish that too. That should be another block. Oh no, it was good defense. 66% covered that was. Especially with takeover, that shouldn't have dropped. That really shouldn't have dropped. Wemby this time, let's pull another three. Another three is green. Oh, that should be a steal. It is a steal too. That's steal number 2 already in this game. So Wemby this time, I'm trying to get another three with him because he has been nice from the 3-point line. Let's go to spin this time. Not going to take that one, but it's a turnover instead. It's a turnover. And now we somehow need to get a stop. It's fine. That's a good foul. Come on, team. Who are we looking at here? Wemby versus Chet. He's got the speed on him, which is good to see. And against Sabonis this time, it's kind of tough. But Michael Jordan, we never shoot threes with this card, but that one's green. For how well we've been playing this quarter, we're actually only up by 2 points, which really isn't too great. But let's make it 4. Come on, we need to focus on getting this win, which just means we have to play good defense. Literally, that's the most important thing. And Ron Holland, why do we foul there? I didn't even jump. It's okay though, because we've obviously got quite a bit of MT from Wemby so far, and it's just because of those 3 balls that we've actually been able to hit, which is so good to see. Wemby this time, give me the dunk too. Okay, backdoor cut. I like it. Just slam it on Tyson. That's good defense. You are not making that on Victor Wembanyama. Wemby should be out here, which he is. And we take the mid-range and it drops. Get this block. No, he ends up finishing that with Penny. That definitely should have been a block there, but it's okay. We've got Kyle Korver this time. Kyle Korver, let's pull this 3. Kyle Korver, let's green this 3. You know what's crazy is my best attribute in 2K used to be my defense, but now it is by far my worst. Like our defense, every single game I play is just awful, which is so bad because as I said, it literally used to be my best thing. So Wemby this time versus Kristaps, at least you'll get that. Like I'll show you, look at this defense right here. Like you'd expect me to just be able to stay in front, stay there, and keep my hand up on this Penny Hardaway. He'll just slide by though and get the blocked, okay? But still, get the score in the end by the 3. Wemby this time, and not the miss. Okay, it's fine. Back out to Wemby this time. Do I pull that shot? Nah, let's give it to MJ. MJ missing the midi will take the assist. Come on, Wemby. All the way this time. Another dunk. That's literally all we need more of. All we need more of is just scores like that, and we needed 3s like that, but I didn't end up taking it. So, Wemby, well, let's take this 3 finally. No, okay, it's not there, but I'm feeling a wet Victor Wembanyama 3, or maybe just another Wemby dunk. Boards here once again. That's number 3. Okay, we're definitely on a roll right now. We're starting to play a bit better, and we need to keep it up. But man, that was almost an awful pass. And that was almost another awful pass. We need to make sure we score on this possession because we have been on a roll, and that's what we need to keep up right here. So Wemby this time, I'm feeling a 3 by you, especially when you have takeover. Let's kick it back out to him. Let's pull this 3. Okay, let's get the rebound. Let's pass fake it again. Let's give it back to T-Mac and let's actually make sure we score because man, I cannot be missing 3s like that one right there. Wemby goes inside to the line. Why do I miss this release so much? I actually don't know. This is to put us up by 8 though, so we make both. And we've actually done something a little bit crazy right now. We've got my bench on, which means we've got him at power forward. So I'm interested to see how he goes at the power forward position. And I'm interested to see how the rest of my bench actually plays for us too. So maybe a backdoor cut this time. Wemby, let's do it. Let's do it. And that is way too easy for Victor. The issue is though, is now, yes, we've got like my pink diamond point guard on, which is just so embarrassing. So embarrassing, the fact that we're actually rocking with this card. But can he hit a 3 for me? He does. That's a steal. Let's go, Wemby. Come on, use that speed. Use that speed. Let's give it to Reggie. Reggie, just get that dunk and get the N1. Get me that steal. Yes, sir. We're starting to play a lot better now. A lot better. And we just have to make sure we capitalize. We have to make sure we capitalize with a Victor Wembanyama post up. A Victor Wembanyama post up versus Vince Carter. Surely. Surely with the height, we should be able to score on him. And we do. Because we know Wemby ain't missing free throws. There's 1. And this is to put us up by 13. There's 2. It's kind of crazy that we do have this dark matter Nick Young. That should have been a steal to him. I'm actually lucky the fact it isn't, but oh, yeah, we've got Wemby. Yeah, we've got Wemby. Wemby in the corner. Bang! Like, I still remember the day we pulled that Nick Young, and it was one of the craziest pulls we've had in this series as we get blocked there, but it's still crazy the fact that we're actually rocking with him. How do we miss both of those shots? Like, I had such a big green window there, and I didn't even get it in that slot, but it's okay. It's okay. Because we play good defense and we get the stop. The bench is actually playing really well. I'm happy with the way the bench is playing, and we need to give this one back out to Darius Miles for a wide open 3 that he greens. Can finally actually say I'm happy with the way that the squad is playing in this game, especially this Darius Miles. He's been a beast. We're up by 12 going into the 4th quarter, which actually isn't the best, especially because my opponent now has just realized he should just off ball. He should just off ball like crazy, and it's kind of working for him. So you can see why right there. You can see exactly why. And now we need to make sure he doesn't score in this possession. So Ron Holland, let's make sure we play good defense and then fast break scores is the way that we're going to actually be able to get up in this game. So Don't you dare. That is way too deep. Don't you dare make that shot. We end up getting that rebound. Victor Wembanyama, let's put it in your hands. Let's go behind the back. Let's take it on Penny Hardaway, surely. Surely we should be able to score just like that. That's good defense. Get that out of here. I don't even know who got that block. I feel like that was a double block. So, Wemby this time, back out to Darius Miles. Let's get another assist. With 5 rebounds and 1 assist away from a triple-double. So that would be so nice to do as well, to just be able to get that bit more of MT. But I still want to get the scores, and that right there's a good one. I might actually have a backdoor cut here versus... Nah, let's not take that. Let's actually just play it chill, and let's make sure we get the score. Kyle Korver, that's green. That's Wemby's double-double. My opponent's definitely coming back, and it's all on the back of this man right here, Penny Hardaway. He's just been making some crazy deep and fading shots with this card, which is not really what I expect. I've used this Penny Hardaway for quite a long time on my no money spent, and I feel like we haven't made a single shot like that with him the entire time. But to be honest, it's because I just never take those shots. But we have to make sure we score in this possession, as he got a 3 on that last one. So who's going to do it for me? Who's going to do it for me? That's an awful pass, but it might work out with the finish. That's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. Rebounds. How does Wemby not get that rebound is the real question. Like, how? Then he hits the 3. Now it's only a 7-point game. Let's make it 10. Wemby for 3. No, Wemby once again, back out to him. Who do we see here? Jonathan Isaac, back out to the corner. T-Mac, 3 balls, green ball. I think that's a dagger, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, now I know that we've won this game. I still want to get another 3 by Wemby though. So Wemby, let's pull that one, and I missed. I probably shouldn't be forcing up these 3s, because the issue is we're going to lose MT if we end up taking too many and then shooting under a certain percentage. So let's stay in front of this Carmelo, jump up at that. It's perfect defense. It's another rebound to Wemby. Wemby, can we get another 3 from you though is the real question. We need one, and we need to make this one right here. So another screen, another roll, another kick out. Wemby, corner 3. Let's pull it. Let's get it. And let's miss it, sure. But at least we won this game by 8 points. Finally, we actually got a win. And I got to say, we actually played extremely well, because Wemby in 20 minutes had 39 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, and actually shot extremely well. He also shot 100% from free throw. He had 7 dunks. So I'm pretty happy with that game. It means now when we look at the upgrades and downgrades, we got 35 or more points, 3 or more blocks, and also the win for the upgrades. And fortunately for the downgrades, all we did was have 3 or more turnovers. Meaning now, when we do the maths from this, we got 10,000 MT from the points, 20,000 MT from the blocks, 30,000 MT from the win. Then we have to minus 10,000 for the turnovers, meaning it's some pretty simple maths. We made 50,000 MT from this screen. I will definitely take that. Then as for the top comment rule, we have to see how many of his players are playing in the Olympics this year. And if I'm correct, I actually think it's only one of them, because like Kristaps didn't make it, Latvia didn't qualify, then Chet Holmgren's not in it, then Sabonis isn't in it, Vince Carter obviously was an Olympian, same as Tyson Chandler. But I think the only player is actually this Jason Tatum, which is a little bit annoying, because it definitely could have been quite a bit more if we stuck to the original rule, but I'll definitely still take an additional 25,000 MT. Not to mention, we did actually win that game, so that means all we have to do is win this next one to be able to complete the next top comment rule and get the elite pack. Then we have to look at the bonus comment rule, where every single 3 that we made with Wemby was worth 5,000 MT. We ended up making 4 3s with him, so 4 times 5,000 equals 20,000 MT. Meaning now when we do all the maths, we made 50,000 MT here, 25,000 MT here, and 20,000 MT here. Let's add it all up. That equals 95,000 MT. Then we add what we have left over, and we've got 101,750 MT to spend right now. That's so good, especially after we just got that win. And yeah, although this team isn't too crazy, I was actually happy with the way that they played. This GOAT series of Wemby certainly played well in his first game, and it's especially nice when we look at the upgrade checklist. He completed a lot of these stats that we needed to be able to get him to his small forward version. Now, yes, we do have a lot of MT to spend on these mythical packs, but I'm actually going to save a bit of MT, and I'm only going to do one of these with MT. So 21,000 MT, let's do it. The reason I'm saving my MT is because I want to see if we can exchange it all at the end of the next game to actually do a box. So this pack right here, yeah, definitely wasn't worth it. A gold Keontae George. So now we've still got just over 80,000 MT. I'm going to save all of that. We've made 0 upgrades after that game, but still, this team needs to bring us 1 more win, and then we can spend 200,000 VC on this elite pack right here. I want to get it so badly. So anyway, I'm glad we got the W in that game. Hopefully we can get another win, and without further ado, let's get into the next game. Folksy YT. I'm nervous for this. We need this to be a bad team. Okay, it's actually not looking too great. Jerry West is this point guard. Yeah, it's some good players, this. But like, it's not the craziest team that we've gone against. The only issue is Manute Bol is going to be a beast and we have to win this game. Like, it is so important for us to actually win. Wemby, you have to start us off strong with the green. Man, that is back-to-back games where we've had Wemby hit us with the 3 straight away. So I need to lock in because this could be absolutely massive if we're able to open up this elite pack in this gameplay. So hopefully we can. MJ this time, let's kick that one out. Didn't work. Did not work. And now Manute Bol is out. He's quick. He's going to get the slam and he's going to finish that. Man, I had to make a better play there. Had to make a better play. At least we get the dunk. This game really will be on the back of Victor Wembanyama. If he's able to make us a lot of threes, we're going to make a lot of MT. And that right there is going to help. What an N1 by Victor Wembanyama. He makes the free throw too. We're playing so well defensively in this game. And at least Wemby is so much quicker than Manute. We just have to keep it up though. Literally, that's all we have to do. We have to keep it up in this game and we have to keep up the instant scoring that we've actually been able to do in this game so far. So here we go to Jonathan Isaac. He'll get that. Real quick though, how many Team USA players does my opponent have? So he has none in the starters except for Jason Tatum. That's one right there. Then what? Lonzo, no. DeRozan, no. Chris Mullin, no. Chris Bosh is a bonus. Man, there's actually, okay, Giannis is another. So he's got 2 players, which isn't too bad. Maybe I should have just stuck with past or present players because then that would have made us a lot more MT, but it would have been a bit too OP and I should just kick that to him straight away. Let's pull this 3. Wemby once again. Green's another one. Man, Wemby, I wanted you to play well for us, but I didn't think you needed to play this well for us. He is playing absolutely unreal. As that's going to be our ball. Cool. And he's injured. Let's make the most of that. He should have the speed here and get past Manute for another dunk. That could be another steal. It is another steal. Victor Wembanyama, you are playing way too... He gets blocked. He's brought his bench on though, and the thing is, we were absolutely destroying that Manute Bol. So we need to absolutely destroy this Domantas Sabonis, who we actually went against in our last game too. And that right there, good defense. Although we jumped and we get a stop too. Wemby, I see you. I see you with your speed. Let's pull another 3 in transition. He's got 3 seconds left on the clock. We can't have him score here. That's good defense. All right, we're up by 12. I'm happy. Literally, all we need to do is win this game. All we need to do. That's all I'm focused on. I don't care if Wemby didn't even score in this game, although he has 20 points in the first quarter, and also he's hit so many threes for us. All we need to do is win. And that right there is not a really good sign for it, but we pulled down his 3rd rebound because he ended up missing that shot. So Wemby this time, back out to you. Who do we see here? Maybe we just go the post move. I don't know, but it's going to work anyway. Oh, what good defense on invincible Chris Bosh. And my opponent's a good player because yes, he's got that card, but we are showing him up right now. Let's pull that 3 and green it as well. I can't be complacent though. We can't just sit here and go, yep, we've won this game. Yep, we can start taking some bad shots because no matter what, 1 goal in this game. We've got 1 goal and that is just to win. All we want to do is win. So Wemby, you've been the player that's actually been able to bring us this win so far, and there is another slam. When I say I'm shocked, I seriously mean it with how well he's played. This right here is all ready for point number 25, and let's just casually make that 26 as well. Wemby, I see you here. I probably should pull that midi. It's fine though. We get the lay instead. Jump at that. That's a block. Let's go. Wemby gets us another block. I'm looking at T-Mac this time. Maybe back to Wemby against Chris Mullin. It's not going to work. What? Why did that meter go by so quickly? Literally, I thought we had it, and then it just went by so quickly. And just like that, he kicks it out to DeRozan. That's fine by me. This Michael Jordan has 4 rebounds for us already, which is so impressive. Wemby this time, awful shot. Absolutely awful. We get the board though. T-Mac though, don't miss that. He did miss that. Why did I miss that? We're up by 16. Do I risk bringing my bench in? I don't even know. But Wemby this time, pass fake that one. Versus Lonzo Ball, I'm more than happy with this matchup. More than happy. And let's kick it back to him this time. Let's go inside. Let's just hold square. And maybe we're going to get a score. Or maybe if I kick it back to him again, this should make it just a little bit easier. Wemby, yes. And just like that, he rage quit. Oh my word, we've actually done it. We actually got those 2 wins. My opponent was a good player too, but we forced a rage quit with Victor Wembanyama. Oh my word, what a game. What a game. There's not really much else I can say, but we're going to be opening up an elite pack. But before we get into that, we have to look at these upgrades and downgrades. We were super close to being able to get the points, the threes, also the blocks, and everything else, to be honest. But unfortunately, the only thing we did here was we actually got the win. Fortunately, we did 0 of the downgrades too, but that gives us 30,000 MT. But then in more exciting news, because he quit in the second quarter, we have to look at the rage quit bonus. And because he quit in the second second quarter, that gives us a bonus 30,000 MT, which is absolutely crazy because it means from the upgrades and downgrades, we made 60,000 MT. Then we have to look at the top comment rule as well, where yes, he had two players that are playing in the Olympics, being Jason Tatum and also Giannis. So that gives us an extra 50,000 MT. We obviously got the win, so that allows us to open up an elite pack. And when we look at the bonus comment rule, I actually can't look at the box score, so I can't really remember how many threes he made, but I think he made 4. So 4 times 5,000 gives us a bonus 20,000 MT. Meaning now let's do some maths, and we got 30,000 MT here, another 30,000 MT here, then 50,000 MT here, and then 20,000 MT here. Let's add it all together and what we had left over, and it means now we've got 210,750 MT to spend. That is so nice, and I mean like so nice, because that literally gives us enough MT for a 10-pack box. But that's not even the most exciting thing, because we won both of our games in this episode. We actually get to spend 200,000 VC on this elite pack, and I'm just hoping we can make some crazy changes to this team, as it means now, first of all, we're going to spend our MT on this box. So mythical box, 10 packs, let's do it. I don't think you realize how happy I would be to just see one slow shake in this 10-pack box. Surely our luck has to turn. It has to change in Wemby's legacy in this episode, because man, I don't want to spend VC in every single episode, or else it is so expensive for me to actually do these videos. Sure, it will make them better if we're able to spend VC, but hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys' support goes crazy on this one, as yes, spending 200,000 VC is obviously a lot when we're in July, but hopefully these packs can turn up for us and we can see something good in the 10-pack box. Mythical, make it mythical for me, and just one slow shake. The thing is, if we see the slow shake, I don't even care what player it is. I just want one player. If it's Giannis, it's a huge win for us, and obviously if it's like Manute Bol, it would be crazy, but we're on pack number 7 right now. We haven't seen a single slow shake, just some rubies, and I'd probably cry. I mean, I'd probably cry if we actually see the slow shake. So number 8 is not great at all. Recently, my 10-pack boxes haven't been bad, but this one is looking bad, as it's coming down to the final pack of these mythical 10 packs. Was it worth spending 200,000 MT? Absolutely not. We end with a goal. This is why we just don't want to spend MT on these packs. Because like, what was that? Our best pull was a Ruby Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball. Great. But this right here could change everything. Because we completed that top comment rule, we get to open up one elite pack. And this pack right here guarantees us either a GOAT, Invincible, 100 overall, or a Dark Matter. And look, given we only have 4 Dark Matters on this team, no matter who it is, it should be a W. The one thing I'm hoping for though, is that it's not a Dark Matter. I want something just a little bit higher. If it's a 100 overall, I'm happy. If it's an Invincible, I'm happy. If it's a GOAT card, I'm gonna cry. So be sure to smash the like button on this episode, as this one is a special one, but if it goes crazy, we might have to continue to do this. And remember, each one of your likes equals 20 MT, so it'd be very much appreciated. I feel like I gotta stop stalling. We gotta actually do this elite pack. But you know what? Before we do, we have to do one thing else. I'm gonna need something. I'm feeling it right now. I'm gonna need a base drop. Man, my heart is actually racing. I'm not even lying, because this is huge for Wemby's legacy, for us to actually be able to open this up. But 199,000 VC, it's time to do it. It's time to spend it. Let's spend it. Let's see a GOAT card from this pack. Please 2K, make it crazy. Let's see it, and bam! What is the luck on this series? Like, what is the luck on this series? We literally just get a Dark Matter. I guess like a Giannis would do well on the team. At least there are a bunch of Dark Matters that would actually be good. Like Manute Bol or something would be nice. But I don't know, man. We don't want to see a Dark Matter from this pack. We wanted to see something higher. 200,000 VC just for a Dark Matter. You guys probably knew it was going to happen with my luck, hey? All right, it's fine. We don't know who the player is yet, so the player could be good. Let's flip it and see exactly which player it's going to be from this elite pack. Center, power forward. Is it Giannis? It is Giannis. No matter what, this is a win. He's 100% on the team. B, point guard Giannis. Point guard Giannis, it's the power forward center. I mean, sure, it's a huge upgrade, but like, do I really want this? Did we spend 200,000 VC to get a Dark Matter Giannis? Absolutely not. I was hoping to pull him out of the mythical packs. Instead, we got like the lowest rated thing we could get. At least it is actually a good player, and at least he makes it to the team. Because now, when we look at the squad, we can now move Jonathan Isaac to the bench. We can take out this JaVale McGee, and we can replace him with this Dark Matter Giannis. To be fair, it does make the starters look just a lot better. And in good news, this Giannis is an absolute monster, because he is 7 foot, and like, look at all these stats. Like literally, I think every single stat is high 90s on him, which is insane. And then he has 40 Hall of Fame badges along with 36 gold. So this is going to be a huge upgrade for us. I just definitely expected something better out of that pack, given yes, it was literally worth 200,000 VC. But I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed me opening it. In good news though, I am very happy with the way the team played, especially because we were able to get 2 big wins. So remember, be sure to smash the like button on this episode because each one of your likes equals 20 MT. And if you guys show a lot of support on this episode, I will spend more VC in the future and maybe open up more elite packs. Also, be sure to leave your top comment rule suggestions down below as I love reading through them. We're actually getting super close to being able to complete this checklist for the small forward Wemby, which will be insane. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.